Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory goes on to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, 𝐤𝐄𝐄. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and many blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel, men, women, and children. Shalom. The name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God, his one and only true name is Yahweh. Bahashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai is our King, our Savior, our big brother, our Redeemer, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His one and only true name is Yahweh Shai. Bahashem means in the name. 𝐤𝐄𝐄 means the Holy Spirit or the Spirit Holy. And this is going to be brief, straight to the point, in which I just want to touch upon. You have men, okay, that are teaching false doctrine, damnable heresies, and ultimately they're not serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in spirit and in truth. Okay, you have a lot of that going on, and just want to get into it. The recent one being that guy that was eating some ham, okay, on the 25th, which I believe was yesterday. Okay, Christmas, which that pagan holiday pretty much passed, and hey, you have a lot of men that are so-called leaders, okay, that are leading the sheep astray. And scriptures do talk about that there shall be false prophets in the last days, okay, and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai upon the men of the Lord are revealing these false prophets, okay, that are not abiding in the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. They're teaching for filthy lucre. Okay, scriptures talk about they preach Hamashiach with strife and envying, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, but this is what you have amongst the ministry. Okay, and pretty much these men, they're set up to deceive and to teach feel good doctrine, which scriptures talk about reproving and rebuking. Okay, and that's our job. Okay, to warn, to prophesy, okay, to abide in the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that's our occupation. But just gonna jump right into it. Not gonna be a long lesson, but just thinking about these false prophets, because they really were set up to deceive and to lead 2/3 of our people, okay, every so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to the wrong path. And that's what you have. And this is why we hope that we stick with the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, okay, and that we're serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in spirit and in truth, because we're coming to the times where, hey, these men that proclaim themselves to be leaders of Israel, they're being exposed. But this is real quick, Malachi 3:16. It says, "Then they that feared the Lord Yahweh spake often one to another, and the Lord Yahweh hearkeneth and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord Yahweh and thought upon his name." You see, so hey, the elect, they're going to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, they're going to rehearse the righteous acts, abide in the correct doctrine. You see, call upon the name, right, etc. Okay, the elect, they're going to have the characteristics. Okay, the meekness. Okay, charity, being brotherly, right? Verse 17, it says, "And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts. In that day would I make of my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him." Malachi 3:18 is the point. "Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth not." It's like between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. Right, you have a lot of that amongst our people. Okay, scriptures say, "Among my people are found wicked men." So you have those that are serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and you have those that are not. right? Scriptures talk about the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, right? When you have uh, these men that are set up to lead the way, our people to the wrong path, okay? And scriptures do say um, the blind lead the blind, and they will both fall into a ditch, okay? And that's what you're currently seeing. This is we're seeing, okay? This is 2 Timothy 4. Okay, because our job is to preach the word, okay, reprove, rebuke, right? Teaching them the correct doctrine of 𝐉𝐄𝐄𝐄, right? The 100% is 2 Timothy 4. I'll start at 1. It says, I charge thee therefore before the Most High, Yahweh, and the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing in his kingdom. Preach the word, okay? Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine, right? So that's our job, okay, as men of the Lord, servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, to preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, right? Where it's hot, where it's cold, okay, 80, 90, 100 degrees, okay, 50 degrees, etc., right? It says reprove, rebuke, right? Scripture say, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. So we're supposed to give out the warning to our people, okay, so we can get the blood off our hands, right? And these guys that are teaching false doctrine, okay, and teaching damnable heresies, guess what? There's a lot of blood on their hands, okay? Because what's that? Ezekiel, I believe, is the third chapter that goes into that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we're getting the blood off our hands, man. Verse 3, it says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, right? And you see that right now. You're seeing men falling out of the truth, going back into the world. They're bugged out. They're into these doctrines that are not written in the scriptures, okay? You know, and scriptures talk about woe to them that lost patience, okay? And what is that? Sirach 2. I'm gonna keep on reading. This is I'll read verse 3 again. It says, for a time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. You see? And again, that's happening. Okay, guys falling out. Jake is bugging out. They're into these crazy ass doctrines that have nothing to do with the scriptures. You see? Heathens can make it, right? Etc. Whatever doctrine that they say that is good, right? But it's contrary to the doctrine of Yahushua. This verse 5, it says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, and make full proof of thy ministry. See? And that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. You see? Apostle Paul said that I am not shunned to declare the counsel of the Most High. So we're supposed to give them the full truth, right? Scriptures say that I've given some prophets and some apostles and teachers and evangelists. Let's read that. Ephesians chapter 4. Ephesians 4 and 11. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers. Right. And starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the way on down to us brothers like ourselves. Okay. Because 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐿 has given us faith. He's given us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to go into the scriptures, prophecy. Okay. What does scripture say? Eat this roll and go teach the nation of Israel, if you're paraphrasing. Okay, so right, this is what we're doing. Okay, through the spirit and power of 𝐤𝐿, right? Verse 12, it says, for the perfecting of the saints. Okay, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the saints, right? It says, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach. Then we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Okay, so we're not tossed to and fro with all this doctrine coming out, and it's like every week or every month, some crazy doctrine comes out amongst Jake. That's completely bugged out and ridiculous. Okay, and this is why, you know, the doctrine is very important. It's very crucial. Okay, the doctrine of Yahweh, in which we're currently abiding in, Lord willing, we stick with it. You see, because again, you have a lot of Israelites amongst, even men that call themselves men of the Lord, prophets. Okay, they're teaching false doctrine, right? They're teaching things that's contrary, right? Let's see if I have that. Yeah, I got down the lineup. This is John. As is on that. John 4. John 4:23. It says, but the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Right? And you have guys that are not doing that. Right? That's not worshiping 𝐤𝐿 in spirit and in truth. Okay? Because they're teaching out of a filthy lucre, right? Etc. Okay, whatever their purpose is, but ultimately they were set up. This is Job 12 and 16. Straight to the point. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Right? So at the end of the day, hey, these false prophets, they were set up, okay, by 𝐤𝐿 to lead astray the undesirables. Okay, the 2/3 of our people. Okay, this is why you have Christianity. This is why you have these false religions, these false doctrines that Jake is so heavily indulged in, because ultimately, hey, the these individuals that teach these things, they're gonna make it sound like it's a good thing, right? And they get a lot of followers. But guess what? Hey, the time's gonna come where, hey, how about Shemi Al Shai is gonna judge these false prophets, okay, for not sticking with the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, you see. So, actually, as a matter of fact, let's get one more. I know I said it was the last one. The blind lead the blind. Is Matthew 15:14. It says, "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind." Right, they're blinded. With Romans 11, the election have attained it, but the rest were blinded. Okay. It says, "And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch." Right. So they're blinded ultimately by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that's terrible. Okay, terrible to be blinded to the truth. Be blinded to the fact that we don't got the name. Okay, whatever Jake is into. Okay, they're blinded. They're stuck in that mire and they can't get out of it. Okay, but scriptures talk about the true worshipers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, they're going to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, in spirit and in truth. Okay, with faith. Okay, that's the key ingredient. You see, but yeah, this is a quick lesson. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory goes on to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Word Wadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and many blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel, men, women, and children. Shalom.